Yes people, what's going on? Today we're going to be cooking rice and peas. This is one of the best recipes I use and it's very fast to make in a Ninja Fooder. All you got to do is you got to pressure cook it for 2 minutes and then leave it to naturally release for 10 minutes. So it takes 12 minutes to make. I'm going to give you a quick ingredients rundown. So we've got coconut milk, garlic granules, pimento powder, which is allspice, salt, ground black pepper, allspice berries, organic ginger powder, and this is the basmati rice that I'm going to be using today. I've already washed my rice. My rice is already in the rice cooker. I'm going to put all the measurements in the description. I got this with one of my rice cookers years ago, and this is what I use. I use 2 of these to 2 of these water, and then a 1/4 cup. But if you don't have anything of that size, it would then equal 1 of these. So I took a video before, so 2 of them equals 1 of these. So this is the cup, measuring cup that I'm using. I'm using 2 of them. But in case you don't have anything like that, the same equivalent is a cup that you will have maybe a cup of tea in or a cup of coffee. It's 2 of them equals 1 just nearly overflowing cup, because I know not everybody will have the same measurements than what I have, so you can use just 1 cup of this to 1 cup water and then 1/4 cup. Okay? So how you cook this rice is 2 cups to 2 cups water and then a 1/4 cup water. So if you had 10 cups, it'd be 10 cups rice, 10 cups water, and then a 1/4 cup water. So the rice is already in there. I've already washed it to get the starch out. I've got a 1/4 of an onion here, and I've got 3 spring onions. You'd call them scallions, I think it is, in other countries, I'm pretty sure. But it's a spring onion in the UK. So I'm going to add that to my rice now. So I've added my onions. Into there. So we're going to add 1/2 can of coconut milk. Give that a stir in a minute, may as well just add the herbs. We're going to add 5 pimento berries. If you don't have these, you can leave them out. You can leave any ingredients out that you don't have. It'll still be nice. 3, 4, 5 pimento berries. I'm going to add a full can of red kidney beans, but I'm going to drain them just before I put them in. Next is a 1.5 teaspoons salt. So next is 1.5 teaspoons of salt. It'd be better if you have a tub so you don't have to do it like I've done it. So there's 1 teaspoon. And we're just going to do another 1/2. So as you can see, that's roughly 1/2. I use these, I got them off Amazon, just measuring teaspoons, tablespoons, stuff like that. I'll put a link to them in the description. And now I'm going to add a teaspoon of ginger powder. So I'm going to add a teaspoon of ginger powder. I'm going to add 1.5 teaspoons of onion powder or onion granules. You can use either. Teaspoon of thyme. You can use fresh thyme if you want, but a teaspoon of dried thyme is fine. Teaspoon of garlic powder. And also put 1.5 teaspoon of allspice ground. So I've got two cloves, and I'm now going to put them in. And now, remember, it's a 1-to-1 ratio of water. So that means I did a full cup of rice. So I now need 1 cup water, 1 cup water. Or if you was using a normal coffee mug, it'd be 1 rice. So you'd need to add 1 water and then a 1/4 cup. I hope that makes sense. It's pretty much 1-to-1 plus a 1/4. So I did 2 cups rice. So I'm going to do 1 cup, 2 cups, and now just give it a stir. A 1/4 cup. It's probably just a little less than 1/4, but it'll be fine. So what you need to do now, get your pressure cooker lid, put your lid on, set it to seal, turn it on, pressure on high, time. I'm going to do it for 2 minutes, and then we're going to let it naturally release for 10. So once that timer is done on 2 minutes, it's going to preheat whilst it builds the pressure up, then it's going to do 2 minutes, and then once that 2 minutes is done, it's then going to go on to like a keep warm setting, and then you want to let it naturally release for 10 minutes before you open it. Okay, so it's got up to pressure, it's just counted down for 2 minutes, and this is what happens, it'll start counting up. Okay, so now you leave it for 10 minutes now. Once that 10 minutes is over, you can serve it up. I'm going to have it today with some mac and cheese and some jerk chicken. We've let it sit for more than 10 minutes. You can leave it for an hour if you wanted to, but it's just got to be 10 minutes. Let's have a look at it. There you go. Banging. Alright, so this is my rice and pea, guys. It's fluffy as anything. It's nice. It took 12 minutes, and it's a game changer recipe. I'm not going to lie. It's nice.